Hey everybody, welcome back, and there's no two ways about it. We've been having a bad run. Slay the Spire. I know I've been having bad runs because I started to get comments from people that are like, thank you for uploading all of your runs and showing people that A20 is not a walk in the park. Like, you know, some YouTubers, they only upload their wins, and I was like, yeah, must be nice. I would have 2 total videos of A20 wins. Instead I have 0 on camera. They all happen in the dead of night. Ooh, get that rare relic and learn to shine. Anyway, that's how you know you're tanking, is when people are like, thank you for uploading so many losses to give people a sense of perspective. But I appreciate it, and you're welcome, but I don't think you need to thank me either. Give me a random common relic, please. Dude, Vira, Dagger Spray, Blade Dance, Riddle with Holes. Okay, we got a certain something going on here. Vira's not amazing in and of itself, but I think it could help us accomplish some amazing things. I also think I'm due for a regression in Slay the Spire because, and please do not take this as like, the Slay the Spire series is ending. I cannot, for my own self-esteem, allow myself to abandon. This is fine. The Slay the Spire series in its current state. To get this close to the tippy top of the summit and back down. First, it's not that I would never live it down. It's more like I would never let myself live it down, you know? We gotten all the way here. Ascension 1 through 19, all the dailies, all the play in my off time. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. It's no longer my, like, go-to free time recreation game, and it hasn't been for, like, you know, 3 or 4 weeks. Smash, Tetris 99, a little Apex Legends. So I think there's a chance I'm due for a regression. Give me dagger throw. But maybe, and I meant this sincerely when I talked about it in one of those, I think I gotta do this, in a couple episodes ago. I think there is a chance that by virtue of the fact that I haven't been playing as much, I might actually have done myself a service by kind of breaking or not giving myself a chance to continue to reinforce what essentially amounted to kind of bad habits, if that makes sense. Because when I was playing Slay the Spire in my off time, very rarely was I trying new things, you know? The majority of my experience, I'm actually going to hit you with one of these, takes you to 21, which is actually 16. 2 strikes and a neutralize could get you next turn. Oh, hello.
Hello. How many kills are the most kills in Tetris?
The most kills I've ever gotten in Tetris 99?
Yeah.
Let's do this live in the video. Check this out, okay?
Oh, no.
No, don't worry about this. There's nothing I can do on this turn anyway. They're guaranteed to hit me. I'm going to guess the most kills I've ever gotten in a Tetris 99 game is,
Oh, did you rage quit there?
No, last night I was playing while we were watching Civil War and the console ran out of batteries.
Oh.
So I'm going to guess the most kills I've ever gotten in a Tetris 99 game is 13 or 14. Let's...
It's Tetris 99.
15 kills.
Oh. I got 13.
Well, it's good, right? Did you get a lot of attackers early? And then just, like, I was going to say beat them all off, but that's not what I meant.
No, they attacked me one by one. And I said, yeah, hit me. And then I basically reflected, and then
nice.
I got a triple kill.
Ooh.
Yeah, I attacked them, and then take it to KO. That's what happened.
Dude, that's pretty sick.
And I won twice tonight.
I know, that's amazing.
And the total amount of 3 wins.
Yo, that's I still, you can see it for yourself right here. Highest place 2. Total games played 273.
Oh my lord.
18 hours played.
Wow, you are, I think I'm level 32 now.
Jeez Louise.
Sorry to interrupt. I thought maybe I might have had higher kill than my husband, but no, my husband is a god.
I play a very aggressive game of Tetris, mostly because I never change my targeting. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little side story there in the Northernlion experience. Bless you, Kate. We're back. I mostly wanted a chance to show off my live console switching abilities. Dude, when Mega Crit, I don't want to become typical angry 30-year-old bearded YouTuber yelling about video games. Come out with the Switch port, you cowards. I didn't mean cowards, but you get the idea. You can get my free time attention back from Tetris 99. I mean, it's there for you whenever you want it, basically, but come out with this on Switch. Sometimes I love my personal computing device. Sometimes I just need to leave this room or I'll die. I'm gonna play this because I think we gotcha. It's gonna be tough to survive these two elite fights here. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, you know, when I played Slay the Spire in my off time, I wasn't really like experimenting with new strategies for the most part. Yeah, we need a dash for survivability. I was mostly just starting runs and then going for the most comfortable strategy at any given moment. So I'm thinking that I'm open to more interesting strategy now. Strange though it might sound. So we have one very important goal, and that's to survive this turn. We've done that. Now we move on to our secondary goal. Okay, we really should have played a defend there. That one's on. Brain's not always working that well. The secondary goal happens right now, which is kill this guy before you die yourself. And I don't think we've done it. Hold on. 10 block. 14. 19. I can't do it, dude. You know what's that? I deserve this so much because I mean, I could have played 2 defends, but what are we hoping to draw at the end of the day? I think that was just extremely terrible, and I apologize. That was just awful. The old Tetris 99 music got me too excited. All right, this time, this is the real run right here. That was our little warm-up, our AV test. Like I said, not making mistakes anymore, breaking all of our bad habits. Take a flying knee. I really think as the silent, some early offense is not the worst thing in the world. I actually think I mind flooded myself into thinking that Terror was not a very good card, whereas actually, really, the way I think of it right now is that it's like a 25% or 50% damage increase against the boss. You know what? Do give me a Tools of the Trade. We have to go here if we want to... It's okay. It's actually... It's better than okay, I would say. Because now, with Tools of the Trade out there, every sneaky strike is subsequently free. By the way, hold on. I thought we had not fought 3 enemies. I was incorrect. That question mark being enemies... let's just put it politely. It had a deleterious effect. But we do have, dare I say, a surprisingly decent-looking discard shell that normally does not happen this early. Let's do that. Because of the fact that Tools of the Trade is a rare. So actually, I like what we've got going on here quite a bit here. Bud. The ability for our sneaky strikes to always be free is amazing. And in fact, it's so good. I don't even know if I want to take anything else here. I'm just thinking right now. I'll always like this more than a block, so I will give it a try. I should also point out, I think I'm going to do it like this. It's not that our sneaky strikes will always be free. They're only free after we play Tools of the Trade. So it would be nice, I mean, without a doubt, to make it innate if possible. This guy, are we going to do 20 damage? It's impossible to do 20 damage next turn. It's unlikely to do 20 damage next turn. Is it possible to do 14? I'm going to say yes. So peep this. My game plan here is if we... Well, we're going to have to do it either way. But... Yeah, 12... Oh, no, we don't have to do it either way. So my game plan here is that I'm a genius, and we found the line. But I was thinking that what we might want to do is use the Gambler's Brew. I mean, there's still probably a case to be made for it, because we might get a new potion right now. We didn't, I guess, thankfully. And you know what? Keep tossing me these upgraded attacks. They also function as discard enablers, which is nice. I will fight this elite. I have to fight one of the two elites. I would rather not fight both, given the choice. I think this is a very harrowing part of what we got going on right here. But I think that if we're able to... Who's the boss? I actually don't... I'm not that alarmed there. It would be very nice to draw Neutralize. So I think at the bare minimum, I'm just going to do this. We get Neutralize and Defend. You're doing 15 damage. Okay, this is perfect as far as I'm concerned. And then we'll just hope to get, like, 2 attacks next turn. I think we got you. I don't need to crunch the numbers on this basic math. Okay. I think we can get away with a dodge and roll. I think we have the energy base to afford 1. And, get rid of a basic strike. Keeping the deck thin is pretty important so I can, you know, get to my power enabling as soon as possible. I think. At the end of the day, I think we're going to save... Well, every time we play a block, we'll save 2 HP as a result of our... Just play Survivor last. As a result of our Dex potion. Oh, you fool, you did the math way wrong because Sneaky Strike costs 2. Don't at me, but it still might have been the right-ish call. Anyway, I was just getting over the idea that it was the right idea to use that potion there. Okay, okay. We want to definitely dump a strike, I think, and then hit him, and then smack him. And we'll just get rid of a daze now. Obviously, like, by the way, what we would like to add more of into this deck, as far as I can see it, is more sneaky strikes in particular. The ability to do this much damage for free is extremely nice. Also becoming clear, you know, at some point we are going to need greater defense. We got a decent offensive setup right here. And we're, truth be told, not taking that much damage in the whole scheme of things. Sorry, Flying Me. Considering how many elites we've kind of been forced to fight over the course of this so far. I actually think this is really good. We might be in a position, like, if this relic is great, I'm going to be over the moon. I would also like to draw an attack. That would also put me over the moon. There you go. Tough bandages. Dude, honestly, that's 3 block per turn for free. Eviscerate also seems pretty functional here. And taking something over backstab is very tough for me to get down with. But in this case, discard that. In this case, I definitely think it's the right call. We didn't plan for bandages there. We got ourselves in a weird spot. But anyway, yes, discard. Probably the basic strike. Then you might as well start here. And all of a sudden, I've never known the discard meta for the silent to be that good, but it's hard for me to ignore that it's doing some great work for us early here. And I still think, you know, we're not going to be put out by adding more cloak and daggers. We do have a problem. And we should have probably reversed what we did to this guy and this guy, but... and this is why. I'm actually okay trying this on for size. I mean, burst defend is cool, but distraction could be anything. It could even be burst. It worked, but, you know, at the end of the day, we only saved a little HP as a result. All right. I'm eager to see what we got here. Dude, all-out attack is fine. What I'm worried about is the idea... You can tell I had an excited breath there. I'm worried about the idea that Enlightenment, or sorry, Eviscerate, is never going to be playable. But I guess it's definitely playable after we get Tools of the Trade out there. We can also use Tools of the Trade to discard, like, the genuine garbage we get from this. This is the dangerous one right here. Neutralize would be nice. I can't remember if we've already had it. So you want to probably dump a basic strike. Terror, sneaky strike, get your energy back. Let's draw, see what we get. Dude, we're gonna... If we attack, we're gonna split him. I actually feel like we might as well attack, like with everything we got here. Taking him down to 53 is not that bad. So we'll dump... I really think we should dump a defend and just kill him ASAP. We took no damage because of the discard, too. We have... I don't know what we have here, and that's the scary part. That's where I'm like, I'm a little confused. Because I've never known a discard deck to pop off this quickly. Now, I've very rarely known a discard deck to begin with. But still. I mean, we're not... I probably should worry about it, but I'm, like, not at all concerned about the fact that we split these guys close to maximum HP. We're just waiting for an all-out attack to whip around that we got very little to worry about. So I don't know. Is this capable of getting the job done? As of right now, it certainly feels, you know, relatively capable of getting the job done. It's a big cost to pay to kill him, but it's too early for me to be confident, but quietly feeling like this was one of the more comfortable starting runs we've had in a while. I do think you basically have to take Unload here to work with the synergy. I don't dislike Unload as a card, and we will go Philosopher's Stone. I think the energy would be nice. Obviously, the strength on the enemies, it's bad for the second floor. There's not really too much we can do about it. I think we're going to take this path up here. We're mostly concerned, for sure... You want this? I would like to play Unload, is the thing. And we'd get 3 block out of each of these. Unload, strike, strike. 3 block, take 20. We take 1 damage? It seems good. I forgot what I was saying. But the most important thing is we rule, these guys drool, eat my butt, 2019. So we're going to do Terror. This will kill you, right? Yeah, absolutely. So Terror, Sneaky Strike, Defend, Defend, All-Out Attack. The order in which we do... I'm dumb. The order in which we do it, and this is the pure irony of what I was about to say, you know, the order in which we do it is so important. Well, let's kill you instead of taking damage. I think escape plan is fine here. Thank you for not being enemies and actually giving us a good opportunity to upgrade. There's a lot of valuable stuff here. I think that weakness is a big one. Getting another Shiv is a big one. Let's go for weakness for now. Dodge and roll's also on the list. And for God's sakes, do not forget about your potion. Even if it only saves us, you know, 1 or 2 damage per turn here. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? I hate this guy. It's a real pain in the butt. Work with me. Oh, you did not work with me. But hold on. 24 damage. You're at 37. 24. That's 18. Hard for me to say no to a well-laid plans here. This is all about just surviving. If we survive 4 cards, we don't play 1 card. I'm gonna say we probably don't play Flying Knee. Our energy is actually okay. Okay, now I'm gonna say we probably don't play Defend because we get 2 less damage out of it, but 2 less damage taken, but 27 more damage done as a result. So let's do this. And we got to discard the curse as well. I didn't think about that. It's all about surviving until the campfire so we can actually rest. I don't think that there's a better play here than this. He's still going to be low on HP. Even after the heal. Dude, my Slay the Spire brain is like... It's out of whack right now. Legitimately, I should have just... Slow down. We're making very, very, very suboptimal plays, taking damage for no reason. All of this is only going to serve to make a win more difficult, which is frustrating because it seems like a win is very possible here. And fighting a second floor elite is kind of a scary proposition right now, so... Like, our damage output is extremely good. It's our survivability that scares the crap out of me. And another all-out attack is a dream come true as far as I'm concerned. So, like, maximum damage output turn 1. Cool beans. This guy could easily kill us. If this goes wrong, I have nobody to blame but myself either, which is the real... That's the real annoying part. I'd say that went relatively well. That's very nice, thank you. Again, could have been a lot worse. Anytime we can't be killed, I'm a pretty happy man. I'm gonna dump that, we don't need that garbage. Okay, 27 damage. This'll get you. We're gonna live till the elite fight. Footwork, I think, is extremely valuable here. The elite fight is extraordinarily dangerous. It's not the book. That doesn't mean it's easy wins, but it does make it easier. Honestly, it's a pretty solid first turn for the kind of run we're trying to have. Certainly Terror has to go out there. 36 damage, or alternatively, 24 damage, 2 extra energy next turn. I don't think we need the energy, although we would get the block as well out of dodge and roll. Then we want all-out attacks. I feel very, very lucky that we were able to get them here. So we'll do something like this, this, and then save your other defend. And this is going okay. He will attack next turn. This is where you want to draw neutralize. We didn't. Let's dump this curse. Draw neutralize. Hard to be mad because it's still a defend for free. It's got to be this. He's doing 33 damage. But you really want to go here. What are we not going to play? 2 cards. I would like to play all-out attack still. But maybe we don't need to because he's going to take a turn off. We could store all-out attack and just go like this. This. And this. We're actually taking 0. Okay, that was a good example of a situation where waiting a second saved us a lot of heartache. And I think we just have you now. I mean, we're going to get you next turn in all likelihood, but yeah, in hindsight, that's not how that card works. Either way, we beat that elite. We took no damage. That's very, very, very positive. Darkstone, you know, it is what it is. We're going to rest just for safekeeping for now. You know, if we can make it through that elite, maybe we got a chance on the boss. And that should be the bulk of the combat on this floor. I think we're always going to want a footwork out there, so let's get that going. I wouldn't mind just getting everything out there, which is why I drew. So we're storing a card. Storing unload for a passive block is sensible in my opinion. I'm going to hit you. And then just don't discard unload, please. Good. Like, acceptable at least. Unload could be worth, you know, 10 block. Realistically, it's probably going to be worth like 3. But let's discard a basic defend. We're really focused on taking you out. We will play a backflip at the cost of a daze. You got to play this. I think you just do that. And you still store the unload here. So one enemy's dead. We got lots of energy next turn coming in. 20 damage. Let's get rid of our basic strike. So I definitely want to play dagger throw. I'll probably dump basic block there. 6 block. So let's, if we're taking note, 15 block. This is where things get interesting. Every single one of these cards is dangerous. We don't need to play Survivor. So what I think you do is you play all-out attack and hope it hits Survivor. You could have also played Unload, but oh, you idiot, Unload! That we deliberately, essentially chose the wrong path. Because Unload, of course, would have hit Survivor instead of all-out attack. That was basically just extremely dumb. Real cards. Thank God for these real cards. Okay. No, it's all right. It's gonna be tight here. We're still at 43 HP. You know what we could really use is like meat on the bone. Although that wouldn't help us specifically in this situation. Now that I think about it, backstab just to get that time to kill a little lower seems good to me, dude. Okay, we're gonna try an all-out attack. That allows us to play Sneaky Strike and Backstab, followed by Eviscerate. That's a real good first turn in my world. Although we do still take 25 damage. Just thinking. I think we do it like this. I think that my deck quality right now is like genuinely like a 6 to 8 out of 10. I don't know where in there, but I think it's pretty decent. My quality of play is like a 4, and I feel embarrassed, but we're gonna try to get ourselves over and above that. Let's not add any more cards. Everything's okay for the time being. Give me the curse, obviously. I will pay you 110 for full service. So we remove a card, upgrade a random card. Flying Knee gets upgraded, we removed our curse. That's fine. This is a big moment and an annoying enemy. You want to hit low first. We had one more energy. Because in my head, check this out, your boy thought that Backstab cost 1, which is obviously extremely dumb and also false. Yeah, just get rid of Survivor, why don't you? Thank God you had the potion there to keep yourself going. Okay, I'm not used to having so many cards that throw themselves away. I mean, honestly, Defend is worth the same whether we play it or discard it. We live with 2 HP. Come on, boys. Work with me. Ooh, work with me. Regen potion. You probably don't need me to tell you this. I'm very happy to see it. Give me the rest. We're actually at 42 HP when you think about it. Just going to take a while to realize it. Please, God, think with your brain this time. Are we going to play Dagger Throw? Well, right now, what are we going to play? Probably Unload, Upgraded Flying, need Dagger Throw back, so we'd play a Defend too. The thing is, Unload gives us 3 block. We'd really like to draw another block. Good. That's very good stuff. If we actually go... Well, Unload actually won't give us any more block at this point, but we still want to play both of these, I'm sorry to say. And we certainly want to play that. So we're only taking 2 damage. I'll take the extra energy. I think the extra energy for setup might be worth it, more so than the extra damage early. Clearly, we did not need it on this turn. It's going to be very difficult for us to avoid the major attacks. These are not the major attacks. What card gets dumped here? It's honestly, it's either Escape Plan or a Basic Defend. And I think you dump the Basic Defend and then just hope Escape Plan works for you. It didn't, but I'm actually not, like, super bummed over it. We're only taking another 2 damage. And, you know, you can say it adds up, but it kind of doesn't. Thank you for not getting rid of Eviscerate. And I mean that sincerely. Like, it actually just doesn't really add up. Because if this guy's going to kill us, he's very likely to kill us with one big, you know, 65 or 70 damage hit. We need Terror to be out there. It pains me to no end, but I think we have to play something like Footwork and then Backflip. He needs to have the vulnerability on him. It doesn't have to be this turn. But he does need it on him. So, again, we take 2 damage. I think it's pretty good, all things considered. And a much easier choice when it comes to us, you know, figuring out what to discard this time. This time, though, we take 11 damage. This is really where it's got to start to tick. And I don't know if our deck does any ticking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just going to get ground down into a fine powder here. And I, at the risk of sounding like I'm blaming myself in a situation where it might not be relevant to blame myself, I think this one's a lot my own fault due to the accumulation of bad plays on the way up the 2nd floor of the Spire. But we're definitely playing this. We're definitely playing this. Then you do it like this. We're taking no damage. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance. It really does. At this point, if we see neutralize, we pretty much have to just hold it. We have to use it on his major attacks. And he's not going to be vulnerable anyway. We have to use it right now. And we got it, so we can't really complain. The only way we live, though, is we're going to have to get rid of something like that. And, I mean, we've discarded a card. So you're saying there's a chance. There is no chance. That was a really fun deck. I'm a little embarrassed. I think we played pretty badly, but I had a fun time nonetheless. We'll be back with another one soon. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Click the radio. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!